Dollars in unpaid principal balance, so-called UPB. That's what a lot of servicers look at because you basically collect a fee on remaining principal balances. Can you take us through what exactly is the driver behind how big you've gotten and what exactly is the path forward to getting that $1 trillion mark and beyond?
Well, it's really exciting. I mean, we've grown this year considerably. We've acquired over $160 billion in new UPB, and we just announced a new subservicing client of over $80 billion. So we think we will cross that $1 trillion threshold in the first quarter of next year. And really, there's a couple of factors that, from a macro standpoint that are impacting that. One is, if you look at the banking sector, given some of the potential new capital requirements, we think that's going to lead banks to be sellers of mortgage servicing rights or UPB, and we'll be, one of the buyers of that. And then you also look at the independent mortgage bankers, and just given the low level of originations and therefore the low level of profitability, they are sellers of servicing as well. And we've been, the beneficiary of that. We're a huge acquirer of servicing. We think that's going to continue. Candidly, we think for the next 2, 3, even 4 years, you're going to see more servicing come to market and more UPB get sold than we've seen in, decades, maybe ever.
And what's interesting about the story overall is there are also other sides of the business that you have. Zome in particular is one that people maybe don't know as much about. It is a platform, e-commerce and data and analytics driven, where people can transact on homes, buy, sell data, auction type data, that sort of thing. Is there anything within that business that you're seeing that indicates a direction overall for where the housing market could be going, given where interest rates are, especially for that 30-year fixed rate home loan?
Well, you're right, Dom. I mean, I view it almost as a fintech play. It's really an exchange. It's a marketplace for buyers and sellers, to acquire servicing. And the short answer is no. We're not seeing a significant amount of activity there because the housing market, as you know, the housing supply is low, the transaction levels are low, and one piece of the Zone platform is helping the government sell foreclosed homes. I mean, we're a big provider of services there, and delinquencies are at all-time lows as well. So we're not seeing any real, I would call it green shoots, or any real significant activity there yet. We think that will come, and we think we have one of the best marketplaces out there. So there will be buyers and sellers that will transact, but right now there's not a significant level of activity.
Jay, one last word quick to you before we let you go. Do you lower mortgage rates if we hit 7% 30-year fixed, hypothetically a 6% 30-year fixed? Does that kickstart the U.S. housing market?
I think, Dom, slightly, right? Again, we have a balanced business model, so we're very, very focused on our servicing business. We think that's going to continue to grow. We see massive opportunity there. But even with that level of movement in rates, I don't think you're going to see, a real significant takeoff in the origination market. It will increase, and you'll see some level of activity there beyond what you're seeing today. But again, given where rates are for most consumers, it's not going to be what we saw, certainly not what we saw in 2020 or 21.